Thanks for tuning into our seller interview series. Up today, we've got an e-commerce business for sale in the apparel and accessories niche. Created in February 2016, this business makes $14,967 per month in net profit, and the listing number for this business is 40924. Now, we do these interviews to give potential buyers more information about both the seller and the sites they're looking to purchase. We hope these insights are helpful for you in making a buying decision. We've got the seller with us today to go through the business and cover everything from niche selection to traffic and monetization. Thanks for coming on, Luke.
Hey, Greg, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you here, man. Before we dive into all the good questions here, just to give a quick summary of the business for everyone listening in. As I mentioned already, it was built in February 2016, has a monthly revenue of $51,832 with expenses sitting at $36,865 for that total net profit of $14,967. Now that is over a 12-month average. Included in the sale of this business is obviously the domain, the store, and site content, as well as the advertising connections and assets. But it also includes an email list with 27,500 subscribers, a Twitter account with 85,600 followers, and an Instagram account with 1,800 followers. So all that being said, Luke, can you tell us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Definitely. So I've only been, I guess you could say, an entrepreneur for about 2 years. I started off as a social media influencer. I basically ran large accounts on different platforms like Instagram and Twitter that had hundreds of thousands of followers. Brands would reach out to me and ask me to advertise for their products. I was making a good amount of money from this, but I thought, I might as well try to start something of my own and put my own power to use. So I guess I did. I'm a college student, so I didn't have much money to spare. I thought dropshipping and e-commerce would be easy, cheap to start up, but it actually turned out it wasn't easy. And yeah, it's crazy. It's very difficult to build something up from scratch. I had to grow an audience, make a name for the company. I definitely achieved this in about, I think it was April of 2016. Things were only going further. Sometimes I have slower months, but I've never not turned a profit, which is good, I guess.
Hey, that's better than most people can say, especially with. So this was your first store?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's more power to you, man. I find that most people find it difficult with their first store, their first niche site, whatever it is. They usually have to fail in a couple reiterations until it becomes successful. But that's great that you didn't have to do that. So with that said, how did you come up with the idea to start this niche? Without giving away the niche or the product, was it something that was already kind of an interest to you, or was it something you did more competitor research about?
Like the listing says, it's in the apparel niche, and I've always been into, I guess, clothing and stuff. I always try to dress the nicest. And I have a sister, and I have a lot of girlfriends, and I see what they're wearing, and I can pick up on hot trends easily from the news or from like social media. And I figured it would be easy to market towards, but it wasn't really easy at first, but now I've kind of got the hang of it, and it's kind of easy to pick up on once you got the right products and stuff.
So for someone that is not super familiar with e-commerce and they're looking at your business, could you just briefly describe how this business is making its money?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we share a lot of posts on social media. I would say social media is our main source of traffic. We do get some little ranking on Google for web searches and such, but definitely social media pushes it the most. We have a wide selection of influencers that help push our products. Really, we've developed a business relationship with these individuals, and some of them have over 1 million followers on Instagram and Twitter, and they get huge amounts of traffic to their page. So when people see them wearing our products, it definitely helps them sell.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. I love the influencer kind of model. So basically, they come in, they buy your clothing on your store, and are you shipping it out yourself? Like, are you fulfilling that yourself, or do you have like a print on demand kind of service?
Well, it's not print on demand, but it is dropshipping. So we do have suppliers who keep the products in stock for us. Some of them are in America and some of them are overseas. And when receiving an order from us, I have to place the order, which explains about an hour of work, hour and a half of work each day. That's very easy. All you have to do is it's automated. So once you click fulfill order, it will add the items and everything, send the information to the suppliers, and all you have to do is double check real quick and make sure it's sending the right information to the supplier. They'll ship it out after you just confirm everything.
It sounds like you have quite the system set up here. Obviously, it's making a very healthy net profit every month, and you got the marketing of it down. Why are you selling the business? Why not just keep it and keep cashing those checks or keep growing it?
Well, when I got hungry and I started this company, it was awesome. The thrill of building something and watching it grow was really, really cool. This company, it's not slowing down really, but I want to chase something to watch it go up and just build something. And right now I'm on a summer break. Like I said, I'm on college, and during this free time, I'm just really getting itchy, and I want to start something new. I really like the tech industry. I think that might be something I want to go into.
Excellent. So you're looking at possibly using the capital from the sale of this business then to invest into some kind of tech project that you've been looking at.
Oh yes, definitely.
Very cool, man. Yeah, tech is obviously booming. It's a great industry to be in as well. When you first started this business, though, what was the trajectory of it? So you said you didn't have a lot of money to promote it or anything like that. You're going to college, all that good stuff. So was it kind of a slow build up, or did it happen quite fast?
It was slow at first. I mean, as anyone knows, when they're building e-commerce, there's a lot of stuff that goes into people's minds when they're on the computer browsing a website. So I had to optimize the web store itself, make sure conversion rates were all right. And now they're really good. So, I mean, I've tackled that.
Excellent. Is there one thing you learned from this business that just really worked? Maybe it's a lesson that you might even apply to your tech startup that you create this summer.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it'll apply too much to the tech startup, but definitely customer service is a big deal. And you always have to make sure that your customers are taken care of. That'll definitely help sales out in the long run.
Customer service is one of those just super foundational keys to success in these kind of businesses, in my opinion, as well. So it's definitely good. Is there one thing about customer service like that you learned that was really helpful for you?
Word of mouth is just like we advertise on social media, like I said, so it's very easy for things to spread. So word of mouth, customer service, when people hear that you're taking care of your customers, I mean, it's only good news. It just helps out a lot in sales.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything on the flip side that didn't work that, maybe you wish you hadn't done or just wasn't as successful as you thought it was going to be?
I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Whenever I find something new, I usually, before I actually start to act on it, I try to plan out the perfect way to do it. So before I do something, I know if it's going to fail or not. So I try not to really burden myself with something not working out.
Excellent. That's good to do plan it out before you actually, during the planning phase, you might realize maybe this isn't a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
So you said most of your traffic seems to be coming from social media. Is there anywhere else as well? Like, are you doing any kind of SEO or any kind of paid traffic, anything like that?
No, not really. The email subscriber list helps a lot. We built up a big, large following on that, so definitely can easily send out a newsletter to tens of thousands of people.
So with that email list, do you have any kind of optimization in there? Are they getting like an autoresponder where there's like an automated follow-up, or are you like doing a monthly promotion to them, something along those lines?
Well, when we launch new products, we try to reach out to our customers who are subscribed and try to give them some sort of first deal on them. We will usually give them some sort of discount to help get them to buy.
Are they all customers on your email list, or is it also just like random leads as well who happen across your site?
No, whenever you do open our web store, there is a pop-up. There's
Okay.
many apps that help with conversion rates, but one of the pop-ups is to join the email subscriber list. But I would say a fair amount of them were previous customers as well.
Have you segmented the list at all, or are they all just in one list?
No, they are in one list. I've not really got into segmenting it.
Cool. When it comes to your earnings on the store, how many products do you have currently, off the top of your head that you're selling?
I would say between 100 and 150.
And those are all completely outsourced? I
Yes.
mean, drop shipped, sorry.
Yes,
Similar concepts. Do you find that one or two of them earns like the lion's share, or do you find that all keep their own weight and it's pretty even between all the products?
Oh, we definitely have hot selling products. It's also a seasonal thing since it's clothing. I mean, people don't wear certain things when it comes to wintertime. So, yeah, there's definitely hot selling products, and they're easy to figure out what's selling.
It's easy because you're looking at your stats, or do you mean like it's easy to select what kind of shirt or hoodie or whatever to create?
Both.
Both. Okay, cool. So you mentioned seasonality. Are you mainly selling just in the summer season, or do you have clothing lines throughout the entire year? And what does that seasonality look like for the earnings?
Well, definitely the earnings and the later season of winter has it was quite large. We were pushing a really few great products, and it's definitely whenever winter comes around, we're going to do that again, either myself or the new owner of the company. It is seasonality. The seasons do change, but it's all pretty similar.
Cool. Are you adding any kind of content to the site? Like, are you blogging, any kind of informational articles, things like that?
No,
No? Okay. Let's just pretend that you're going to hypothetically keep this business and you're going to continue to grow it. What would you focus on to grow this business that would be the least risky path to take?
I would probably start some sort of brand ambassador program to where we could get more people spreading the word of the project, which is a very good thing that I haven't done yet. It's pretty much free advertisement, and having people pushing your products, wearing them daily, taking photos in them, it's a great thing to do. And I think there would be little to no risk in that.
What about if you were incredibly risky, just through caution to the wind and wanting to grow the business as quickly as possible? Would you do anything different?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, to talk a little bit more about this brand ambassador thing. So, what exactly is that for someone that may not have heard of what a brand ambassador is or has no idea what it is?
Brand ambassadors would usually people who have a few thousand followers on Twitter or something like that, or Instagram even. You would open up a program, a section on your website for people to contact you. You could give them a discount code like 5 or 10% off or whatever. So they would post photos in your products and kind of push people towards your site with their own personalized code. It gets them involved in the business, and you could send them free products or whatnot.
And when it does come to risk, what do you think the biggest risk is to a business like this that a buyer should be aware of?
I think competition, but not really too much because some of the products we carry are it's a wide variety, kind of sets us apart from other major companies.
I like that you really dug in with the email list too. That definitely helps kind of create your moat around you versus other competitors. So, competition, do you find that there's a lot of competitors entering this space? And if so, do they stick around or do they kind of peter out pretty fast?
No, I don't think there's a whole ton of competition. We like to keep our products affordable and high quality, and I think that's a hard thing to find nowadays. I mean, clothing is very expensive, and with the quality apparel we've been carrying and the affordable prices, I think it's really good.
Excellent. With the work required that a new owner would have to do, could you just describe what you're doing right now on like a weekly or monthly basis to maintain the business as is?
Yeah, definitely. What I do daily would be just fulfilling the orders, getting the information to the suppliers, confirming everything is all right. And then I spend about 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes on customer service a day. That's just replying to emails and messages across social media platforms, just making sure everything's all right. Sometimes I will take time to try to make new connections, try to reach out with other people, try to get our products out there more. Another thing is we compelling newsletters. That doesn't take much time, and that's rather effective. Adding new products when the season changes. You usually only need to do that at each season change, and they usually sell the same products that we have listed. They'll sell throughout the whole entire season with no problem.
Excellent. So you'll have like a shirt for summer that sells still in winter. Is that what you're saying?
Well, we have products that sell in the winter, and we'll add them at the beginning of the winter season. And then when it comes to summertime, we'll add new products and usually remove those winter products.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So, what kind of skills would you suggest a buyer have before they purchase a business like this?
I would say have good people skills because, I mean, you do. I'm my only employee, so I take care of everything. Mostly everything with the business could be delegated to a virtual assistant. That would be not hard to do. I've just never looked into doing that. And I would say good people skills and definitely just someone who can keep up with the market trends. Just keep up with. It's not very hard because the suppliers will help you. They'll show you what's selling, whatnot.
Yeah. You mentioned, advertising connections and you'll sometimes go out there and try to make more connections. Could you just kind of describe that process? Like, what exactly are you doing there?
Yeah, definitely. Say we put out a tweet or we'll Instagram a photo. If we see someone that may post on or reply to that post, if they have a considerable amount of followers, or not even have a considerable amount of followers, we might reach out to them and see if they are interested in advertising some of our products.
So would this be similar to like the brand ambassador stuff you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, definitely. It's just with the brand ambassador program, we haven't really set up an official program for people to reach out to us. We usually just reach out to others.
Oh, I see. So one of the main differences is you'd actually have like a almost like a sales letter to entice people to become brand ambassadors.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And that's how you're getting most of your traffic right now, right? Is through these other people kind of shouting out about your brand.
Yeah.
How easy is that to maintain? Like, say you didn't do that for like a month or maybe even 2 months, and you're just focused on like the operational side or other parts of the business. Would that traffic still be coming in, or does it kind of peter out?
Yeah, we've definitely taken time frames where I've been busy. Like I said, I'm my only employee. So there's definitely been times when I'm busy and I can't do much of that, and traffic still definitely flows in.
Awesome. That's cool. That is a really interesting strategy. I've heard of the kind of the shout out strategies before, but never seen it with e-commerce business. Pretty cool. Moving to some wrap up questions. Would you be willing to commit to a non-compete with a buyer?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And how much support would you be willing to offer that buyer?
I think that's definitely something I could talk to the buyer about. Definitely, I would want to. I mean, I love what I've started, and I don't want to see it fail. So I would definitely help them out for, I mean, as much time as they need to feel comfortable.
Now, for the best case scenario here is for you and for Empire Flippers, if someone comes in, buys the business for full list price, but would you at all be open to, say, an earnout of like 80% up front and then 20% over a certain time period, or maybe 20% over a certain training period, something along those lines?
Yeah, definitely. An earnout is definitely a possibility I would be open to.
Excellent. So I have one final question for you, Luke. But before I ask it, I just want to give a summary of the business again for everyone out there listening in. As I mentioned at the top of the show, the business was built in February 2016, has a monthly revenue of $51,832, with expenses sitting at $36,865 for that total net profit of $14,967. Now that is over a 12-month average, and included with the sale is the domain, store, and site content, advertising connections and assets, and also includes an email list with 27,500 subscribers and a Twitter account with 85,600 followers, as well as the Instagram account with 1,800 followers. So, Luke, my final question for you is, what is your best pitch in 30 seconds or less on why someone should purchase this business?
Okay, all right. So if you're listening to this, I can almost guarantee I'm like you. I'm a hardworking entrepreneur. I've worked hard to start this company and make it what it is, and it's gotten to the point it's almost automatic income. You and I may be hardworking entrepreneurs, but purchasing this company will not make you work harder than you already are. We're well established and it operates very smoothly.
Excellent. Yeah, I think that is a solid pitch there. It's a cool company, and like I really like the fact that you built this email list, and I think it's interesting that you have this kind of shout out strategy, and it's your kind of your mainstay of traffic. That means there's a lot of opportunities out there for a buyer who knows SEO or knows paid traffic and other marketing vehicles outside of that. So yeah, very interesting business. For everyone out there, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want more information, the link will be below this video in the actual video description that will take you to the marketplace listing. Now, if you're watching this on the listing page and you want more information, you can become a depositor today. All you have to do is click the button, make a deposit, and you'll be given everything you need to review this business. So, Luke, thank you so much for coming on, man. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much, Greg.